Hi, I'm not yet dead, and welcome back to No Man's Land. Oh, sorry about that. Slight frog. Right, I've been to the store, got us a snow plough. So let's, actually I need to do this manual-like. So we're going a bit of snow clearing today. That's too low, but it needed to be to get started on the road. Okay, that's better. Just get it positioned right, because once it's positioned right, it's lovely, this thing, it's amazing. Okay, yeah, so I'm going to do a bit of snow clearing. Once we've cleared some roads, actually, I think, do I see that there was a great demand for milk? Oh yeah, at the dairy. Wow. Okay. Now which dairy it is that has a great demand, I'm not sure. Because I'm pretty sure that represents two different sell points. But okay. Well, I suppose it would logically mean we'll see which one the map thinks is the dairy. But before I can do that, I really need to clear the road. I may regret doing this like this actually, because of course we'll actually end up with a bit of a lump in the middle. I suppose we can have a little bit of a lump in the middle of the road. It's wide enough. This road is fine. But I love this thing. It's so good. Looks like I could probably have it a little bit lower, but I suppose the road's probably not quite level in places. But when I saw this, well, when I tried it out recently on another video, I can't say which because I don't know if it's out yet. She probably is. Anyway, I just thought, actually, you know what, because of the speed of it, and actually it's pretty good, right? And the fact that it pushes it on both sides may not be entirely ideal, because it does mean we'll have a ridge of snow up the middle of the road where the roads are wide enough for it to be two lanes. But it's 16 miles an hour. I mean, that's nuts. It just keeps going, barely misses a patch. Just occasionally. It's awesome. So it's our new winter toy. Like it. Very good. Right, let's just stop, because that's... Oh! Okay, alright. I expect I was going to have to lift the blade up, because I kind of figured that would be... No, it's fine. Okie doke. Yeah, I thought I was going to have to lift the blade, because I figured it would ground on the bridge, but no, all good. So yeah, so we'll make ourselves a beeline, at least to start with, so we can go sell some milk, because that is a really good price. And then we can do a bit more clearing. I've also started on the yard at the dairy, our dairy as opposed to the dairy sell point. So we could do more of that. I was doing that with the very, very good snow bucket that I've got on the wheel loader. It is amazing for clearing snow. It's so good. So yeah, so we've got a really good setup now. I've got, if we need to, we can get a snow blower as well. That could be helpful for clearing some of the yards. I don't know how much we'll get done today. I mean, you just sitting watching me clearing snow is probably going to get a little bit dull after a while. A little bit brighter, crikey. Okay. Yeah, probably not a massive amount of point in me clearing the yard. So let's go this way, and we'll clear this track. Yeah, I mean, it's not long stop snowing. My guess is we'll get some more before the end, before the end of winter. 6 days of it, well, 4 to 5 days of it left. Right, so let's lift that up out the way. It certainly is nippy. So you can get away with it to a certain extent because whatever it drops, it picks up again. But yeah, occasionally it doesn't quite work. What you could always do, of course, is get one of the salt spreaders, and I've got a couple downloaded. So you could always get a salt spread, and that little bit that it spills out on one side, you could always... Now, where is the milk, actually? Okay, I won't be there yet. So there's 121,000 litres at the old cow barn. Do I have any in the silo? No. Okay, so it's all at the old cow barn. So actually, if we just lift that up a minute. So we'll need to clear a track through for our truck to be able to get to the cow barn, down our new track, which I was talking about in the last episode, so you'll get to eventually see it in the screen. Easy here, just in case we catch. No, we're all right. Over the old bridge. Yeah, so caught a little bit, just coming up. There's a bit of a slope to come off the bridge. And actually we've just gone past the milk road point, haven't we? So let's stop there, that'll do for now. And actually it should be a good price for lots of things at this point in time. So we kind of need to keep an eye on prices. Because we've got quite a few things in storage. Some canola, quite a lot of oats. We've got quite a bit of barley, but I need to keep some for the chickens. We've got some corn, we've got some sunflowers. We've even got some sugar beet. So if we go to the menu here, yeah, so your cereal crops should be going to good price tomorrow. Sunflowers are a little way away. Corn should be a pretty reasonable price tomorrow, unless I wait until midsummer. Sugar beet should be an excellent price tomorrow. I mean, you know, so now's a good time, really. Yeah. Actually, no, you see, this is tricky. That says that milk should be a better price tomorrow. But today we've got great demand. Maybe we'll just sell some of it, not all of it. Maybe that's the answer. Now that's interesting. Have I got somewhere I can sell TMR? Just thinking. I can't remember which blooming logo it is. No, I haven't got a TMR sell point. Doesn't look like. Wait. Oh, hang on. Yes, I do. Okay. Yeah, I do. Price is terrible. Okay. I was just wondering, I could sell some TMR and then make fresh and just have organic TMR. Yeah, so you kind of want your V plough to make your space, and then you kind of want to come along with an edge plough to do the edge if you really want to make a really wide track. But you know what, this will do, it's fine. So actually we can just clear, now I'm just going to double check, sorry I'm spending a lot of time in the menu. Let's just make sure, if I say, no, not that one. If I say no, stop it. Tag the dairy, that is the dairy that I put in, okay, well. They're both dairies that I put in. So let's hope that's where the good price is. But yeah, I may not sell all of the milk. Perhaps we'll just do one load today. I mean, to do a first clear with this thing is just amazing. Let's go in cab. Ooh, visibility's not great, is it? I suppose you can see where the edge of the road is just about. That lovely, fresh, powdery snow. Right, just... That could have been neater. So let's clear all the way down, and then we'll come back. Right, I'll do a little bit more of this, because this is probably getting a bit dull, and I'll see you in a minute. Okay, so I've nearly finished clearing the no man's land foods yard, at least sufficiently to get the truck in and out safely. And I've also done a little bit more around the roads with this, just to pick up. I did a couple of goes with the bulldozer on what is pretty much, you know, the sort of main stretch of road out the front here. But of course that left a little bit on the road afterwards. So we're full again. This shovel is fantastic. I well recommend it for snow clearing. It's really good. (9,000 litre capacity). Nice wide reach with those things on the side, which is simple enough. R1 and right stick, up and down the side to side. Yeah, it works really well. It's an NMC one, I think. Right, actually, yeah, you can see it through the etching in the metal. I think that will do us, actually, to be honest. So I guess we better get, sorry, better go get the truck. The nice thing is we can leave it down. Yep. So things like this. Definitely best done with the shovel here. See, I've made a pretty reasonable road most of the way. Well, certainly up to the dairy, but probably alongside. But this is obviously good. And I've already cleared some of the yard in the dairy, not completely, but enough to get round safely. So between probably this and maybe a snowblower or something, I think yard clearing is a lot easier, obviously, than using a V-plough, or even a sort of, you know, angled straight plough, because, you know, you're always pushing it to one side. With a snowblower or this, you're actually taking it away. Oh, I need to bring my tractor back. I left it there planning on ploughing out another field, and of course it snowed and the ground froze and now we can't do anything. That field actually has some trees in it that need taking out, so we can at least do that over the winter. So I think we'll be spending a bit of time snow clearing in various places. Oh, not quite angled enough. Hang on. Ooh, full again. This is going to take a while. I mean, to be honest, I don't have to do this in both directions. There's enough. What I could do, actually, there's an odd bit of wood there. I missed a bit. We also sell some wood. I've got, as well as taking down more trees, I could sell some more wood because we've got loads all around where I've cut trees down and haven't yet cleared it. So I've already got one load ready to go. So maybe on another video we'll do a bit of that. I haven't done it for a while on screens. So we could do that. I think that would be good. What we could just do is make this track a little bit wider. But yeah, even if it's near 9,000 litres, it doesn't take long to fill it up. That mounded a little more than I expected. It's pretty tolerant as well, actually. It's not, you know, it's not too fast if you're not perfectly flat, not perfectly, not perfectly grounded or whatever else. I could certainly use it to tidy up this bit, couldn't I? So I'll just I'll do a bit more. I'll widen up this road, this track a little bit, clear this junction out so that we've got proper crossroads again, and then I'll again widen the track up to the farm a little bit, just now we're not quite low enough, but still, it's still, you know, just getting rid of most of it. I also need to put some salt tubs, whatever you call them, around. I did have one there, but of course it seemed a bit wrong not to have it on a track rather than a road. But I do need to position some more, and it's fine if I clear the snow first. I can still do it now. I've still got one over in the sort of village area, so I think we need at least one up this road, one across the back road. And then maybe one up near either the garden centre or the farm shop. Yeah, I mean, look at this. That's a great job as well. And you know, it's slightly slower because you have to, having done it. But I think the combination actually of using the plough, cutting a couple of directions, and then coming back, using the V plough, and then coming back and just clearing what it's left with this, because of course that then means that there's not much. It's cleared most of it. You're only getting a small amount of snow, so therefore you can go further with the bucket, get more in it, or you can go further before it fills. You don't get more in it. You know what I mean? Actually, that could be quite a good combination. So we'll try that on some of the roads, just to try and widen up the cleared area a little bit, the cleared track. Right, okay. Oh, I see I did it both then, right and okay. Good. Well, that's actually looking pretty good. Yeah, great combination, those two. Great combination. Right, so let's go get the milk from the cow barn. Yeah, I brought this down to check because this bridge doesn't look that wide, but actually it's plenty wide. I mean, it's only a single track wide rather than Jim's, which is sort of I think, you know, you could just about get two vehicles on it, one in each direction. This one's definitely only a one-way jobby, but for its purpose here, spot on. Right, finally, the roads are clear. We can sort out our milk. I suppose I could have cleaned the space just in front of this, but there you go. Actually, I ought to have a space. I suppose it's too late now. We'll be selling this pasture soon enough. I ought to have had a sort of bit of hard standing in front of this rather than just grass all the time, but there you go. It does take a long time to fill this. So yeah, I mean, to be honest, I think this is probably today's job. You know, we've cleared the snow to get the milk truck out and go sell it. Maybe next video this afternoon, perhaps we'll sell some wood, or we'll start clearing some trees or something, one or the other. And I haven't decided yet how I'm going to do it. I can't decide whether to cut them and put them through the black sheep modding wood chipper, but then that means I've got to try and find the stumps. Or I could use the Unreal Tree Devourer, which I haven't used yet. I've actually got it. Whoa. Okay, steady. I plan to use it on Riverside, but I haven't got around to it yet. Mind you, by the time this comes out, I might have done. But yeah, maybe we'll do that. Actually, I have another thing that I need to do, which I should probably do on time lapse, that I may again use the Unreal Tree Devourer for. So yeah, that might be the way to go, to be honest. Spin through the cameras. Could have made that bit a bit wider actually, couldn't I? It would have taken ages to have cleared all that with the shovel. There's quite a lot of snow there. But it's alright, we'll just take it carefully. May as well keep the indicator on, eh? Lovely. Okay, so that was the bakery, this is the dairy. So we should be getting, what, nigh on 105 grand or something for this? Might as well switch the engine off. A bit pointless leaving it running. It does look amazing, this map in snow. I suppose I should also clear the roads around the houses and do all that too. I mean, there's a ton. I'm not going to do all this on screen, obviously, because wow, you really would get bored of doing that. If I do other things with different pieces of equipment, then I might show some of that, maybe. And I've got a couple of other bits that I want to use. So here's the grand result. 80 grand? Hey? What? Now that's showing 30, that's the lowest price. That's showing 1330 and going up. I'll have to check back on the footage, but I'm sure that's 1700 earlier. I think then this is the problem, isn't it? I think that's a different dairy. I think that's our other dairy then that has that. That's rather frustrating. Yeah, yeah. Oh well, I guess, I mean, I've got about 24 hours, so I could clear another track up to the other dairy. I could do it with the bulldozer. It would only take a few minutes, I suppose. Maybe we do that. By way of an experiment, I've slowed time down a bit because otherwise this was going to take all afternoon and I'd lose my time to do something else later. So we've refilled the tanker. I have cleared, it's a bit rough in places, but we'll take it steady. I've cleared us a road all the way up to the other dairy sell point. And I'm going to try something. Before we sell all the milk, I'm going to try something. Because I'm slightly confused as to how that price suddenly dropped. So I think that the menu shows us the price for the last dairy sell point that we used. I think that's how it works. Whoa, this one's a bit tricky. I tried doing a sort of two-way clearance here, but actually the snow that mounds up in the middle actually is quite white, so it then started to cover the track that I'd already done in the other direction, which wasn't that helpful. But as I say, for the most part, it's not too bad. It's a pretty tough old truck, I'm sure we'll manage. Now this will be the interesting bit. No problem at all. Maybe a little bit slippery just there. Got enough wheels, I think we'll be all right. But yeah, so I'm curious to see whether or not my theory is right. If it's right, then as soon as we start unloading a little bit of milk, it should update the price, and at that point we can check what that price is, and if it's, you know, if it is the great demand price, then fine, we'll sell the rest. If it's not, I will probably leave it. Because in theory, according to the calendar, and I never really did understand this in seasons, the best price should start from tomorrow, not today. But if it's at 1700, that's pretty decent. I think I can live with that. But it's kind of weird that this says this is called the dairy, given it's the bio milk sell point. It's a bit odd, but anyway. So let's try that. Wow, okay. Yeah, I think that's the answer. Oh, it's not updated the price. But we just sold what? 2,500 litres and got I suppose it's not that good. Actually, yeah, 3,452. That's right, 1,700. Yeah, that's right. So this should be way more than what we got last time. Look at that across there, the view, the lighting. The seasonal lighting will work so well on No Man's Land. So well. Occasionally you get that bit of fog, misty. It looks so good. I need to go back up to my viewpoint at some point and take a picture. Take a screenshot like we did on the very first day we were on No Man's Land. Oh, so long ago. Huh, actually, really? Oh. So we still only got the same price? That makes no sense. I'm very confused. And if the price suddenly shoots up tomorrow, I should be a little bit annoyed. Because that's pretty much all of our milk. Not that money's the issue, right? It's not that big a deal on here, but still. Anyway, never mind. Oh well, it was worth a try. So maybe those two prices are linked then. I don't know. I really don't know. We did get a little bit more there because actually we got 76 at the other dairy. This time we got 76 plus 3.5, so you know it was nearly 80. So we did get a little bit more. Anyway, never mind. It still needed selling. Can't keep it forever. And with that, I shall bid you adieu. So I hope you enjoyed the video. A little bit of snow time. I say we might do some tree work next time, I think. We've got lots of logs to sell. We've got some trees to clear from a couple of fields that we want to cut early in the spring as soon as the ground's defrosted, you know what, we'll risk it, we'll go through the yard. And then I've got a couple of other projects that will require some tree clearing, but I'll probably do those as time lapse rather than anything else. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, likes and subscriptions are very much appreciated. And until next time, take care of yourselves, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye for now.